Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Nerdic Gods podcast. We are a video game podcast where we discuss the latest news, video game previews, and upcoming releases, all sorts of stuff. I'm your host, Connor Knowles, and I'm joined by my friends.
I'm Steven.
I'm Daniel.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I do kind of just want to make this clear first. We are three random dudes that just met off Reddit. We recorded one episode last week. We'll call that episode 0 for now. That's just a basic episode where you can get to know us a little bit. And this will be our first proper episode with proper segments. We're going to run down the news, play a little game at the end, and maybe some other stuff. But yeah, for now, let's talk about what we've been playing.
Definitely. I'll go first. I've been playing Gears of War 5 on the Xbox. I'm not normally an Xbox player, but we've got the Games Pass. I'm a massive Gears of War fan. I'm just late to the party. I mean, I downloaded it. Day it came out, I was there at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock at my time, GMT. I'm from the UK. And there was nothing but problems with just connection issues, really. Because me and the missus, we like to play together. So it was like, we've got two Xboxes. So two Xboxes set up. So it's like, create a lobby, start the campaign together. And it just kept booting us, just kept kicking us both out. And obviously we expected there to be problems. It's technically free. There is a fee for it. Technically free.
Are you guys playing co-op?
Yeah, we always try and we played them all together.
Oh, okay.
But we just wanted to connection issues and too many connection issues, too many problems, and it was just a case of a couple of days later, Borderlands 3 came out, so it kind of got left in the dirt. So we did. We finally got back to it. I'm enjoying it. I'm a big Gears of War fan.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's
big Gears fans.
Well, the thing is, I'm not loving it. I mean that I don't. No, Gears of War, what 1, 2, 3, 4, Judgment. They all have the same formula, and it worked. You go from point A to point B, story beat to story beat. You shoot, cover, chainsaw. This one, it's kind of, let's try and make it an open world game, and I don't like it.
Kinda.
I felt right.
You know what I mean?
Kind of more cinematic.
It's just you go to it's like you get the skiff, go here, go to the skiff. Oh, I've got that now. Oh, now you gotta go back to the skiff. Oh, now you gotta go there. Then you gotta drive there, and it's empty. It's not empty. It is empty. It's bored. It's just it's not necessary. It's bugging me. I hate going back to the skiff. I hate the fact that it's like location completed. I don't want to be told. I don't want location completed. I want start here, go through it. Maybe a branching path, because obviously it's normally a team of 4, and then maybe I could go on my own with an AI, and then she could go on her own with an AI, and then we meet, probably see each other in the background, whatever, and it's doing my head in. I'm venting now. I'm letting it all out.
So you want
I feel
a more
so
linear
good.
experience?
Yeah, because that's what it is. Don't give me skiffs.
Okay.
Don't let me roam around. I don't want side quests. I don't want that.
Okay. What this whole podcast is going to be, it's going to be Daniel playing devil's advocate all the time. I'll do that. That's fine. What I'm going to tell you though, what have people been saying for years, right? Since Gears 4, change it up. Gears needs to change. Why is it the same thing? We've had 4 games already before 4 came out of the same thing. Let's change it up. Change up the formula. People did. Nobody bought it. Everybody wanted. Now,
I don't think this is much of a change, though.
I think it is.
It's unnecessary change.
It should have went even more, in my opinion.
But I think people want change into like the gameplay, not the structure of the campaigns.
I don't like the fact that I have to get on a skiff to go pointlessly across a land. Don't get me wrong. I'm on Act 3, and I'm in this desert, and it's red. And it's nice, it's pretty.
See, I found that area much better than the snow area.
The game is gorgeous.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's set kind of linear. That it's like literally just like a straight path. That whole area.
I mean, the whole game is a straight path.
To be fair, I didn't have a problem.
it's more of a tech demo, to be honest.
You know what it
It's
feels
more
like?
you
Have you guys
chose
played
to do.
Uncharted Lost Legacy?
No,
Yeah,
I haven't.
that's
Okay,
another. I have the same issue.
there's a
with
chapter
that
in that
too.
with the same exact main, and this I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they got the idea from that. But like, it's
definitely.
just like a small section that is open world. Because I mean, not to spoil Gears 5, but it does go back to a more like what Act 1 was.
I hope
Uh,
so. I really do because I think we're about the end of Act 4. Uh, I just
Well, yeah. There's only 4 acts.
I
That's
like
the
what
last.
I kind of like what the story's doing. Like
I
she,
really like the story compared to 4.
yeah.
I honestly think it's one of the best stories in the game.
I mean,
To
I've
be
not got
honest.
to the end. I've not got a conclusion. I've not got to the conclusion. I've met some. I forgot his name. I met a robot bloke. He's plugged me into this thing. She's had a vision. I can't really explain it.
You
I
know
know
who's
what you mean.
great in that is the
I played.
new friend you meet. I can't remember his name. Something with a T, I think. He's got like a faux hawk. He's always hanging out with
Oh, you're talking about
JD
Rahul
now.
Kohli.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Yeah,
can't.
he was
I can't.
awesome.
Raz.
Raz,
Fars. The
that's
British
it.
bloke.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, he's
Yeah,
great.
it's great.
He's great.
Don't get me wrong, it's Gears of War, but I'm enjoying the combat when when you get off the skiff and then you have that linear bit. That's fun. That's great. It's Gears of War. I'm not. Maybe I just don't like change, and that is probably the be all and end all of it. I don't like these new weapons.
Gotta accept it.
Don't give me
Really?
a no. I don't. I
They're like the
don't.
same weapon.
I like the Lancer. I like the Retro Lancer.
You
I'd
know, like the
like.
shit you can do with the flying robot now. You can fight with
No,
different
don't like
abilities or
him.
whatever.
That pisses me
No,
off.
I like
Don't
that.
like it. And I'm a Gears
It
of War
reminds
fan.
me. I like
And
it because it reminds me of Mass Effect 2, to be honest. And I
Yeah, a
love
little
that.
bit. I know what
That's
you mean.
one of my top 5 games, right?
Right.
That like it has that mechanic of like, do this. You send an ally to do something.
But it's
That's
not Mass
really
Effect. It's not Mass Effect, is it? It's Gears of War.
No, but
It's brutes and big muscly men killing shit
but
with a
I think you
like
need to
chainsaw.
let
block.
Gears of War. I think you need to let Gears of War try to change. Try to do
Nah,
something.
I don't know. I don't hate it. I just don't like the little things they've done to it.
Okay, I can see it.
And moving on from Gears of War because I'm still moaning.
Daniel, what have you been playing?
I'm still not finished.
We'll
I've
make this a
not
whole
finished
Gears
yet.
5 podcast.
I'm not finished. I'm playing
Yeah,
Star Wars. Sorry.
We'll make this.
Oh, you're playing Star
I'm
Wars?
playing
Okay,
Star
we
Wars.
can talk about Star Wars.
I played Star Wars
Go for
Jedi
it.
Fallen Order, and I had this big idea of going, I'll play it on the hardest difficulty, I'll record the gameplay, and I'll put it on YouTube, like do it as a series, because I've always wanted to do something like that. This is why I've got the whole setup. I've got so many ideas, and they're just not coming to fruition, because when I get to do them, it doesn't play out the way I want it to play. And anyway, so I play it on the hardest difficulty, and I'm not even halfway, I'm not even a quarter of a way through it, and I'm dying. And I'm like,
Why are you playing on the hardest difficulty?
because I wanted to make it entertaining content. I had a death counter.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Are you
I
a
thought,
Souls game fan?
no, I'm not. Can't stand him. I wouldn't say that.
Then why
Tell
are
a
you
lie.
playing this on hardest
Because
difficulty?
I thought I'd set myself a challenge. I've not played a game in hard difficulty. Everyone says it's dead hard, and I'm like, no, it ain't. And it's not hard. Don't get me wrong. It's not hard. It's not a hard game.
I don't know. That's the only game where like a fucking spider will kill me still.
But
like,
the
I don't
thing
like the
is,
Souls games at all.
the thing that makes it, the problem is with the game, it's not too hard. It's the gameplay, like the mechanics. It's not good enough to be that hard. I mean, Sekiro, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, they're all good enough to be
we
that
can get
hard.
into that. I don't think that the From Software games play as good as people think they do. I mean, we can get into that.
I don't either.
I just think I was playing it yesterday.
Star Wars, when you get more of the upgrades, it feels a lot better.
It does. There is one upgrade in particular. I'm not going to say what it is.
I've just
towards
got
the end of the game.
I've just got the pull, and I put it down onto the story mode because I just want to enjoy it, because I'm starting to hate the game. And it's not because I
Yeah,
think,
dude, just
I'm
put it
not
on
good at
easy
the
and play
game.
that
I'm
story.
doing
It's
it.
so
I'm
good.
doing it now. I'm doing that now because I find myself not enjoying it, and I'm like, this game is supposed to be the game of the year for most people, and I'm not
I don't
enjoying it.
but it's a great. It's one of the best, but
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
it
if
will be my
like,
game of the year. It ain't my game
yeah,
of the year. There's one game that is my game of the year, and well, I won't tell anybody yet because I've still not made my mind up because I've still got a few more games to play.
I know. I think you mentioned
I
it
thought you
last.
said
last
Days Gone.
podcast. Yeah, I
Whoa,
think you mentioned it last.
spoilers!
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
this
it's
has
fine.
been said.
No,
So
last
far,
podcast.
so far, it's Days Gone, and yet there's not one
That's
game
just
that has not gripped me, and I've enjoyed
insanity.
it. I need to get rid of
It is
this.
insanity. It is insanity. But
Days
But-
Gone was very generic.
But I
we don't
enjoyed
gotta
it.
talk about that.
But anyway, for Star
No,
Wars, I put it on
no.
hard. I didn't like it. I don't think the gameplay is good enough to be that hard. It's unfair. The camera's janky. The combat's not great. And I just
What
could
about
not be arsed with
Grease,
it.
though?
Greasy money, baby. The characters are great.
There you go. There you go.
The set pieces are great. You walk into a build. I walked into. I forgot where I was in. Gefo. I always forget the name. Zepho. See, look, I'm nearly
Come
there.
on, man. Zepho.
That's why I'm here. It's fun.
I've slept. All right, leave me alone. And I walk in, and there's all these old Death Star ship. What they call
Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyers, and it's fucking amazing. You just look at the carnage, and you're just like, this is the great. It's so beautiful and it's so good, but I punished myself. I was trying to do something that, in the end, I just didn't enjoy it. And then I stopped. I put the controller down, and I just wrote to my friends. I was like, do I continue to dislike the game for the fact that I'm trying to record something that's probably going to take me another 4 to 5 weeks due to the amount of times I do get to play games, or do I just put it onto story mode and just have fun?
Yes,
I mean, I don't play on hard difficulty.
Clear answer there.
I never play on hard difficulty. I want to actually enjoy a game.
I thought that it'd make the game good, make it. I don't know. I thought the content would be. The content might have been good. It's me swearing and nearly breaking controllers, and then it was the case of dying, waiting 2.5 minutes, dying, waiting 2.5 minutes, unfairly dying, waiting 2.5 minutes, and it pissed me off.
Yeah, the worst part is the checkpoint.
I am
should be
not
able to like
negative.
You should be able to go in between the meditation centers, but you can't.
Sounds like you just pissed off yourself.
I just had a bad night.
Put it on
I've had
that
a bad
difficulty.
week. All right.
Hey, that train opening though, come on.
Yeah, it's great. Don't get me wrong. The game, not
Come on.
bad. Not in the slightest. But when it comes to being on a hard difficulty and it comes to precision, the game, the core combat and the camera isn't designed for it to be the game it wants to be. If that makes sense.
I disagree.
Fair enough.
I don't think it's perfect, but I don't think it's that bad.
It does get better. Okay, let's move on though. Daniel, what have you been playing?
I got a couple games to talk about. So I write every game I beat down. I beat 2 games this past week.
In a week.
Wow. Yeah, they're not very long games. One I was playing for a while, but the first one I'm talking about is Close to the Sun. Don't know if you've heard of this game.
No, what is that?
It's very influenced by BioShock. It came out
Indie
last
game?
year.
Close
It's
to
basically BioShock. It's a story game. You go into this like boat in the middle of the water that is run by Tesla, and
Tesla.
you're trying. Yeah, Tesla, Nikola Tesla. Yeah, and your sister was working for him, and you get a letter similar to BioShock. You get like they show the letter in the beginning of BioShock. It's something similar to that.
They do that.
Yeah, they do that. And you're just going trying to find your sister. And it's like linear and horror based, not too much fighting. the fighting in the game is really like you trying to run from these like monster type things.
Sort of a walking simulator, but there is a little bit of combat.
Yeah, I don't really like that term, but
Oh, you don't like it? Okay, well,
no, I don't really.
interactive walker.
Yeah, I just say narrative
Whatever
based
else.
games.
I understand that term kind of makes it sound worse than
It does.
what
I
those
feel like
games
it kind
typically
of.
are.
Yeah.
But they've kind of just become that.
Pretty much. But yeah, and you're going through the boat trying to find your sister. You meet some other characters. I don't really want to spoil a game like this,
Sure.
but
How much was
it's pretty good.
What are you playing it on?
I play it on Xbox.
Okay.
I think it was $30. It's an indie game. It might be a little too much. It's like 30 to 20.
How
Might be a
many
little too much.
hours did it take to play? How many hours?
Maybe 8. I think there's like 12 chapters.
It's not bad though.
You
is
beat it already?
Yes. I beat it.
So how was the story overall?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It definitely
Sounds like that's mostly what you'd play it for then, right?
Yeah, you play it for the BioShock game.
Right,
For sure.
Okay.
It sets up a sequel. If who knows if it'll get one.
Yeah, when did
It's
this
worth
come out?
checking out. It's beautiful. It's a really pretty game. It gets a little weird in some of the terms of the story, in a few of the parts. I'd definitely say it's worth to play.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Is it? Do you think
pretty much
it'll,
all I have to say about it.
do you think it'll come to Games
Say it again?
Pass? Is it a Games Pass game? Is it
Probably.
good? Is it one of those games that would benefit from being a Games Pass?
Would it benefit? Yes. Is it going to come? Probably not.
It just upset.
It
Like,
didn't. I don't think I had enough people talking about
You
it.
don't think so? I feel like they get everything on there at some point. They're not everything.
Maybe.
But
I just don't know how many people actually know about the game in the first place. That's my problem.
that's a good point. What else you been playing?
And the other game I've been playing, which I'm going to throw it out there to start. If this isn't like a top 5 game of the year, I don't know what this year means.
This year already? Oh, okay.
Yes. And you
What
probably
came
heard of
out?
the game, Kentucky Route Zero.
Oh, okay,
I've
gotcha.
heard a lot about this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I have as well.
It is
For
a game
years
and a
we've been
half,
hearing about
boys.
this game.
Yes, it is a game and a half. Okay.
So sell it to
What
me.
I will say, if you do not like to read, okay, this is not a game for you. You will not like it. So I just talked about Close to the Sun being like a narrative-driven game. This is that, but more text. It is a lot of backstory of all the characters, different sort stories, and you can go and look at things and have other stories. But getting out aside from that, so the game, you are a truck driver. You play as a couple other characters, but the main character, he's a truck driver for this like antique shop. He's like a delivery guy, and you're trying to find this road, and you're trying to get to that road through the Route Zero. And the Route Zero is it's like an interdimensional highway.
Just to be clear, this is like it's a 2D game, right? Where you kind of
it's like
I've seen like stills of it.
if you know
that's a
Oxenfree,
good one. Okay, sure,
I think-
yeah, great game.
Oh yeah, I love Oxenfree.
Kind of got that 3D look to it too.
Yes, it does. It's
Okay,
very
sure.
pretty, super atmospheric. The music is. This might sound weird, but it's like house music mixed with like atmospheric folk.
Ooh.
It sounds weird, but it works really well.
How much?
Like I don't like folk, but it's pretty cool.
How much was that one?
I think it's about the same price. Might be
So
$20.
You think with all the great games we're probably gonna have this year, that'll be in the top 5 for you? Because I believe the last episode of this just came out this year, right? So I think it's
Yes.
been ongoing since like 2013-ish.
I think 2013. Yeah, it's
Okay.
officially it's on. I don't know if it's on the Switch. I think it's on Xbox, PS4. And
How
then
many
PC.
episodes are there?
There, so the game is set up. It has 5 acts, and then
Okay.
in between each of the acts, there's like a interstitial, basically. So technically, there's like 10 acts, but the interstitials are just a little shorter.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's not that long of a game. I think the third and the fourth act are probably the longest, like maybe like 3 hours. How quick you go, what you read. The fifth chapter is probably the shortest.
On
Which
Metacritic,
chapter's the best, would you say?
on Metacritic,
Say it again.
it is 88%, 88 on an 88
88.
on
that's
6
fucking high.
critic reviews.
Oh, just 6. I wonder if
Yeah, I
that's
would-
just because of the episodes coming out so far apart.
Could be.
Maybe they haven't had a chance to review it
So
all
is
together.
it? So what is it? An episodic then?
No. I mean, it is, but like you can just play the first act and stop. Like there's a clear
Oh,
stop.
okay. So it's not
you have to-
like a Telltale kind of.
No, I mean,
more than that.
it is. It is because you do have to go back and you have to like, okay, Act 1 ends, then there's the interstitial, or you can skip and go to Act 2 from the menu, but it doesn't just flow.
Okay.
I'll have
Yeah,
to-
it's like I would say it is like a Telltale in a way.
Is it? Do you think it will come to Games Pass?
I believe it's on consoles, no? Oh,
Games Pass? Oof, probably not.
Is it
not-
only
not for a
PC?
while. No,
Oh.
it's on Xbox. I played
Yeah.
it on Xbox.
So no, yeah, bring the Kentucky Route Zero's fifth and final act launches on PC 28th of January alongside its TV edition, which brings the entire story to PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. The review is taking a fresh look
it is
at
on
Kentucky Route Zero
Okay.
as a whole new. All 5 acts are complete.
Mhm.
And IGN,
It is on Switch. I did not know it was on Switch.
IGN give it an 8. Kentucky Route Zero is a beautiful poetry generator in a body of point-and-click adventure game. It's frequently stunning to look at and beautifully written throughout. The way it tells its magical modern-day story can sometimes be ham-fisted, stuttering like a dying old delivery van at times. But the creativity with which it delivers its dialogue and freedom, you have to shape it towards your interest to make it the ethereal road trip worth taking.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 out of 10. IGN.
Yeah, I think that's a little low. But
I've
Yeah.
heard so many good things about it.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
over the years, you just kind of hear about this game. Probably just whenever they release
Yeah, I remember when it
a
came
new
out.
act. Yeah. I would always hear about it after like a new act will come out, how good it is.
How
Yeah.
much was it?
I think $20 or $30, something like
Okay.
that.
And how long-
I think that one was $30.
How long did it take you to finish it?
Overall, I could probably look in my Xbox, but I'd guess probably 12 hours, 10 to 12, if you do everything and you take your time.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's a pretty good length for like a game like that.
Definitely
Surprisingly.
Sounds cool. Yeah, I'll have to check
What about
it
you,
out.
Con?
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
Yeah, so I have not really been playing too much. Yeah, we're kind of in that weird time of the year where like there's so many games that I'm looking forward to that are
Yeah.
coming out. Pretty. I mean, we have Dreams on Friday. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I got it, so I'll see how it is. At least be able to talk about that more next week.
Have you got the early access then? Did you have the early access?
No,
already?
I never bought the actual early access because I just want to wait for the full release, because I'm kind of most interested in like what their campaign is, Media Molecule's actual campaign that they put into it. Because I used to play through like the Little Big Planet ones, and those are pretty fun. Not play through just like random levels or whatever. I'm not too into like creating my own type of stuff, so that's why I'm not like super looking forward to it.
No,
but,
that's
I'm
what-
still looking forward to it.
I mean, I'm struggling
Yeah,
to edit a
me
logo, so creating a game. It'd be crazy.
Yeah,
But-
I would want to I would want to get it maybe to play other people's levels. but,
Yeah,
like,
some of them look
it's like Mario Maker.
incredible. I was,
like to me, like I don't know. Why would I want
With
to?
those, it's always just like, how long is that going to last me, though? Like, am I really just going to want to play, random people's stuff? Unless it is, like, really cool, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I was watching Kind of
It could be
Funny's impressions, and they were talking, and they were just flicking through the games, And you've seen a few odd platforming ones. They look great. They look all right. Nothing that looks like, oh, I'll play that. And then I think Blessing put on like a Wipeout. Wipeout, basically, someone created Wipeout, and I've never played Wipeout, but the game looks
Wipeout, like snowboarding game.
It's like a PlayStation 1 racing futuristic
jet ski game.
Oh, okay.
Or like a jet ski type of.
Is it
game.
Wipeout? I'm saying the Wipeout. Wipeout. I might be wrong then. I might be saying the game.
Well, Wipeout was also a reality show where people just ran through a course.
So no, Wipeout, not Wipeout. What is the game on PlayStation? PlayStation 1 game. You're a little jet ski, not a jet ski, like a little jet.
That was Wave Racer or something.
No.
Pajama Sam 2.
It's bugging me now. PS1.
That's not it.
Racing game.
Yeah. I thought it was Wave Racer.
Wipeout. Sorry, Wipeout. I was nearly there.
It was Wipeout. Okay. No, you said Wipeout.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I was about to say. What'd you say? Really?
So you basically it's like little hovering. I mean, people might know. People probably got it straight away if they're listening. I can't explain it. You're like a futuristic car hovering. Anyway, so someone created it in Dreams, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing.
Like they did an exact like.
I wouldn't say it was. I wouldn't even say
maybe not
was
exact,
the game,
but
it was just you. You know when you put a game and it's a rip-off or something, and you know what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
It was that. It looks incredible. It looked incredible, and you was like, "Wow! If someone can do that, what else can people do?" I'd love to get Dreams. I don't want to pay for it. Don't get me wrong, but I'd like to play it. Put VO in it. Put my voice in it. Make a character. Because I can make a character. I'm like, "Hi, my name's Steve, and I'm a lonely man, and I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna make that for you."
Do you know what I'm saying? And then people can use that. You know what I mean? Like, I can make a. Like me go, and then people can use that. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
You just want to be a voice actor.
Yeah, or whatever. Or do you know what I mean? I can't create stuff, but I can talk. My voice box is my best weapon, and other than my feet. You know what I mean? People love my feet.
Yeah.
no one likes the chef's feet. But no, sorry to hijack the conversation. But if you do get time, try and skip through it and have a look. It looks incredible.
Yeah. Well, the kind of funny thing.
I'll check
that out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. But then, what else have I been playing recently? So I platinumed Far Cry 3 recently.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably the best Far Cry game still.
Oh,
I liked it a lot less, which I find with a lot of games, but I liked it a lot less going back to it. I haven't played it since it released in 2012, I believe.
I feel like that about every game I go back to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every time I go back and play one of these games. So, like, I was an Xbox kid mostly all last gen. So a lot of this gen, if I'm bored or there's no new games coming out, I will replay an old game on the PS4 and just get all the trophies. So I've done it with quite a few games now. So now I did it with Far Cry. And, yeah, it's Far Cry. It's fine. If you like Far Cry, you like Far Cry.
Yeah.
Still in that game, though, the highlight of Far Cry 3 is hunting the legendary animals and then just getting all the stuff to upgrade your weapons. That system there should really be in more games. I feel like in the later Far Cry games, they just made it like way too complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Which Far Cry was this you went back to?
No, the one I played was 3. Well, recently. I played them all pretty much.
3 is the best one, though. 100%.
Yeah, 3 is the best one. 100%.
I like 5.
I didn't mind.
5 is fun.
I didn't mind the caveman one.
5 was good.
It was alright.
Oh, Primal.
Something to pass.
Primal,
I think it came out in January, February. Something to pass January, February by. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, it was a good February game for damn sure. And then what else have I been playing? Oh, I played the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. It's called Remind.
Okay.
This is the wackiest shit Kingdom Hearts has ever done, and that's saying a lot because they've done a lot of wacky shit. Guy. I know. This whole DLC was pretty much like an alternate / like retelling of the ending,
Mhm.
where they would make you replay the same parts again for probably about half of the DLC. You're literally playing the same parts as the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. And then they would all that was different was they would switch to different characters. So like you would play as Sora the whole time in the main game. He's the main character, dude with the spiky hair, a lot of pockets.
Yeah.
So you play as him in the whole main game, and like his friends are just all fighting alongside him. And it's funny because during the main game, I'm thinking like, man, why can't I play as one of them? And now they added it to where you can play as one of them, except you got to pay $30 just to play as one of them in the same scenario that you did it at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. And it's just like, why the fuck does this even exist?
Yeah,
But then once you rebeat the ending of that game, there's now 13 optional boss fights you can do. And these are really good. This is why, yeah. So like if you're a big Kingdom Hearts fan, it's worth it just for these boss fights. Because they're like super hard. This should have just been the normal end game for Kingdom Hearts 3, because the end game of that game just felt very rushed and like there wasn't a lot there, and it didn't feel like a normal like main Kingdom Hearts game where there's a lot to do in that end game. There's very little in actual Kingdom Hearts 3. So now they added it with this DLC. Sucks you got to pay $30 for it, but at least it's there now. But yeah, so those boss fights, you got to get to the highest level. You gotta be on point. That's where the gameplay really opens up in those games. Because other than that, Kingdom Hearts is fairly easy until the last boss fight.
So would you say it's worth it to buy this?
Man, if you're a real Kingdom Hearts fan, like you've played them all and you know what's going on, which is very few people, then get it.
It's a popular franchise.
But other than that, $30 for this. I mean, wait for a sale if you like Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, it's a hard thing to recommend.
Was there a season pass?
When
the game
came out? No. This wasn't even announced like with the game. It just seemed like people got very upset at the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. And I think this was just them trying to redo it a little bit. That's called Remind. Yeah.
I think
Japanese, man.
If you've been with Kingdom Hearts since the beginning,
right?
You are a king. I sound stupid to say out loud, but you are a Kingdom Hearts fan, and you'll stick there for the thick and the thin. Even though the third one's not the best.
There's people out there where you're gonna buy anything that has the Kingdom Hearts name on it, like me. So it doesn't really matter what they put out.
No, and you'll buy it like a sucker.
Right, and I'll just buy it. I'll eat it up, and I'll say I love it. And now you guys are just giving me a platform to do this. It's a bad idea.
You love it though.
Yeah.
We own all three.
It was in his top 5. He loves it.
It was in my top 5. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, my number 1 game.
Yeah, it was. He loves it.
We love it.
Okay.
I mean, we own them all, but me and the missus tried to play them together.
You guys need to play it.
I think she's playing them.
And you have kids. Just sit them down with that controller. Give them Kingdom Hearts.
But Fortnite's out there, isn't it? Fortnite's there.
That damn Fortnite.
That damn Fortnite.
I have a lot to say about Fortnite, but I'm not.
You gotta weave them off the Fortnite. Get them into Kingdom Hearts. Much more healthy for them.
I'm not gonna say my Fortnite spiel. We can move on from Fortnite.
We'll do a separate episode for that. Okay.
Oh,
you guys want to move on to the news?
We won't go into that conversation. Yeah.
Okay. No complaining about Fortnite today.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, so now we'll move into the news. Basically, just talk about everything that's been happening in the last, 2-3 weeks. All the major stuff. We're not going to get into like minor details and stuff. But anyways, first piece of big news. Dan Houser, who's the writer for pretty much all of Rockstar games. I believe he's been there since GTA 1 back in like 97 or whatever. Yeah, I believe him and his brother are the founders, right?
I'm pretty sure he's a co-founder.
Is there a third brother there, maybe?
Not that works at Rockstar. It's just the two of them.
So I have a little bit of his credentials pulled up here. So he wrote, Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, 3, Vice City, San Andreas, all of them. Then he went into Bully, GTA 4, all the DLC for that, Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare, Max Payne 3, GTA 5, and Red Dead Redemption 2. So this guy is probably
He made them popular.
one of the best, if not the best, video game writers. No,
I mean, it
I
depends.
mean, he's up there, right? Got to be.
Yeah, he's definitely up.
He's got to be. I mean, I don't know. Just after Red Dead Redemption 2, it's just.
I mean, you got
So
Ken
this is-
Levine, Kojima.
Yeah, Ken Levine. I mean, there's a lot out there, but this guy,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's written some incredible video games, and it's a huge deal that he's leaving Rockstar, I think, especially after, I believe it was about a month ago now, Take-Two, who owns Rockstar, said that they wanted Rockstar to produce games more quickly now, and now, only a month later, one of their main guys leaves.
I don't know if it's a correlation. I think this might be just his time.
I
He's
think
been making games.
he's
over
done,
25.
isn't
Fair point.
He's-
Go out
yeah,
on
I
top,
think
right?
Yeah, I think he's good. We got Sam Hauser still. Like, it's not like Rockstar. It's not just him writing, but it's a team. Like, the games I don't think are gonna dip in terms of quality or anything.
And maybe he's
Yeah,
just
so that's probably the main question. Do you guys think there'll be a dip in quality at all in Rockstar games? Maybe
No.
they'll come out a little bit quicker now?
no, not at all.
No?
I mean,
No, they're taking their time.
they're there working on the game. I personally think he's like, I've made all this money, I've put all this time and effort in. He's probably got a family somewhere, and it just gets harder and harder and harder to, especially these games as well, because they're so controversial and they're so and they're so big and what's that word? What's that big word?
Expansive?
Not that one.
I'm not sure what you're even talking about.
Immersive?
What word?
I'm English. It's just big task. A big task. Come on, Stephen.
Complicated.
No.
Big and complicated.
Let's say that. And he's just they're just a huge mammoth task to do, and he's just done. He's probably just sat there and went, I just can't do this anymore, and I'm just gonna go.
yeah.
You do it. Obviously, I've had all that controversy about crunch. There's loads of employees there that are doing it. His
Especially
brother's
around
there.
Rockstar, right?
And you're telling me because he's left, he's not going to get any money? I mean, fucking, Grand Theft Auto 5 is still one of the highest selling games of the world.
He'll
He's
be
making money now.
royalties on GTA 5 until long after
There
we're
you go,
done.
then. He's done, isn't he? Like, let the man be. There's going to be more Grand Theft Autos. The quality will never dip. They've got the world's best game developers, programmers, story writers, probably catering, probably in the whole world. Like,
I mean, he's got to be tired of, not in a bad way, but he's got to be tired of, like, every game he puts out, like, it moves the industry leaps and bounds. Every game he puts
100%.
since he was in Rockstar, he's just moving the industry forward. That's gonna be tiring, He can't be. He's probably just tired of doing that.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think I'm just slightly more scared of this than you guys are. I don't know, just with Take-Two saying that they want them to push out games quicker, maybe Dan Houser was just like, no, fuck that. Like, I want to make the giant, big story games I want to make. And who knows? Like, it's totally a possibility that GTA 6 is just a giant, like, GTA Online only type thing.
No way.
No,
You don't think so? It makes so much money.
It does, but
so much.
What also helps is critical success. That is a lot.
Very true.
Because they're online. Even though the online sells and it's selling, and people are thousands and thousands of people are on it every day, it's not good. It's not. There's still bad loading times. There's still bad loading times. I mean, I was playing Red Dead Redemption Online and it was great. I had a good time with it. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's slow. There's not much to do right now. They have added a few bits. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try GTA Online. Everybody else is. I put it on. I was like, I've not got that much money, so I dropped £8 on like a starter pack. And I was like, and all of a sudden I just got bing, notification, 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 at least 20 notifications. I had no idea what to do. I didn't know where to start.
I mean,
That phone going off.
It's old.
I went on like Grand Theft Auto UK communities. I was like, could somebody just help me out? I joined this group. This group were a bunch of weirdos. Not kids, but like, we call them chavs over here. Chavs. They're
teenagers?
Like, no, not
Like,
teenagers. Just
you stupid chavs. Like
just rough. Not. They were just. They're a certain kind of community. They're either full of kids. I'm probably coming across as a narrow-minded Englishman, but they're either
we call them
kids.
trolls.
They're either kids or trolls.
Trolls, yeah.
And you can't. I like to find people that are normal, everyday chaps like ourselves who just want to play video games. And I just couldn't find that. I could not find that in that community. I tried my absolute damnedest as well. I was like, I really want to get into this game. I really want to play it. I really want to buy a DeLorean. I want to be criminal mastermind. So going back to what we're saying about it's going to come out online only, it would be the worst decision they ever made, because it's 60% of that audience come for the story.
60%.
I say 60%. The other 40,
I do not think so.
60% of the audience will stay for the story and disappear.
I'm just going to tell you
say,
no, just for the fact that it's like almost 100 million copies sold. There's no way that 60%.
That's what I was about to say. Right. I would say probably 80 million of those copies, those people have barely touched the campaign. They've done a few missions.
100%.
And that's what I'm saying, is like all their money is coming from the kids playing GTA Online. Those same kids, they didn't like the Red Dead Redemption 2 campaign.
Yeah, but what gets them notoriety is the story, and they want that.
That gets them like us, like single player focused gamers.
Exactly.
That gets them us, but we don't make that money. Not really.
Yeah, we do. Definitely. Not as much.
And not enough. Not 100 million copies.
Yeah. You know how many games just get sequels and stuff that sell 1 million units, right? Like, that's a lot.
It's true. You know, I hope to God like they come out with a beautiful single player on GTA 6, and and they have the online separate, and it's just like kind of like how Rockstar games have been structured with Red Dead 2 and GTA 5 now. I pray to God that's the route they're going, because
how many units did Red Dead sell? Red Dead 2,
like 23 million. That's because it's got the Rockstar name on it. But I just think a lot of those kids that played the Red Dead Redemption 2 campaign didn't fucking like it.
No.
Maybe.
A lot of people didn't like that. Yeah, maybe. We'll find out. Okay. We can move on now to...
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Rod Ferguson has left the coalition. Rod Ferguson was, I believe, the director of Gears of War 4 and 5, and he's been on the series. He worked at Epic before. I believe he was a writer for the first trilogy and Judgment. And, this guy, he's been around a while. Looks like he's worked on just everything Epic. What were those games before Epic? Unreal?
Yeah, I'm not sure of that.
The one I'm reading right now. Whatever. Anyway, he's been around a while, done a lot of Gears of War stuff, and now he's working at Blizzard on the Diablo franchise.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Crazy.
Especially with the fight, the big massive trash fire that Blizzard are in right now.
Are you guys Diablo fans?
Not really.
Wasn't this what happened?
Like it.
Yeah,
I think this is exactly what happened with Gears of War 4. Didn't he get brought in to be the head because it wasn't going well?
I believe they bought him from Epic, right? They must have.
Yeah, because Gears of War wasn't going well.
Well, Cliffy B left.
Did he come in later to that? Yeah, Cliffy B left, but then after that, Microsoft bought the property of Gears of War, and then they made their own
and then I think they
studio called the Coalition. Oh, and then Rod Ferguson came in after. I can't remember exactly.
I think
it seems like a pretty big deal.
It's a strange one. Leaving, I personally, if it was me, I'd say I'll finish Gears 6. Give it another 2 more years, 3 more years of development. Do it and then leave. Do you know what I mean? Finish the story.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
don't think they
because
need him.
I quite liked the direction Gears was going at the end of Gears 5. Danny, I'm pretty sure you liked it too, right? I
Yeah,
know you haven't
yeah,
gotten there yet
I really
since.
like where it went.
I'll be there by
Even
Yeah,
I'll be
so
there. I'll be there by the end of the week.
yeah, hopefully.
I don't think I've got that much left, have I?
no, if you're at the end of
Uh,
Act 3, you must be somewhat
Where
close.
am
no, he
I?
said Act 4. Act 4 is the end.
You're
No,
in the sand, right?
I'm on the sand. I'm in the sand. I've
So
just
the
got.
sand is Act 3.
I've just got the bomb. Delivered it to bed. No, that train. There was a train one. I had to race a train.
Oh, okay. You're
So
very close to the end of Act 3. And then Act 4 is very linear, kind of like how Act 1 was.
good.
Not to spoil too much. There's a really cool ending to that, and I won't get into it.
But no, I'll finish
anyways,
it.
what do you guys think this means for Gear 6?
Honestly, probably not much.
I think I'll
it's-
find somebody else.
Right,
I'll
probably
find
just
somebody
I
else.
think
promote
it's-
someone within.
I honestly think it's more telling of Diablo. That game's going to be much further out than they wanted us to believe.
Yeah, they kind of made it sound like that was only like a year out or whatever.
Yeah,
When did they announce?
I think that they were. I think they were struggling. BlizzCon.
Probably in the fall last year sometime?
Yeah,
BlizzCon.
I forget when.
October-ish,
when they did
whenever that was.
Diablo and then they did Overwatch 2 at the same time.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I think that they just realized that we need to show things because people are hating us right now. So they needed a Hail Mary and like we're just going to show Diablo even if it's not ready. They had a really cool cinematic, but like they
Yeah,
did
I
show
don't
gameplay.
quite understand how Rod Ferguson helps them make Diablo. Again, I'm not a Diablo fan. I've barely played any of them, but I don't really know what he's going to bring to it.
I think he's a veteran of the story-based veteran, right?
Sure.
He knows he know how to
Do those
ring in
games
the
focus
story.
on story? I know there's a lot of like lore in it.
They did with the reveal event, right?
Right, yeah,
I
I
think
can
it would
really
help
remember that.
if we're all Diablo fans. I played Diablo. I enjoyed the gameplay. I couldn't. I played it once. I didn't want to play it again. You're very repetitive. Depends
I'm
if
just not
you're
a
into that.
loot-based fan like that. I don't know if you guys are.
Oh, what? Sorry.
I was a fan of what?
Of like loot games, you know, that's
I like
kind of just
dungeon
what I
crawlers.
put that in.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that kind of what that is?
I don't mind
Yeah, it
Borderlands.
doesn't.
I don't mind the Division, but I can only
Those are good because of the gameplay.
play it for so much. Diablo's got get good gameplay, but it's just not. It's just not.
Oh,
It's
does
not
it?
our game, is it? At the end of the day, they've got Rod in for that core story, and just over. I mean, he's just gone to Blizzard. They've not even. I've not read anything about him going to Diablo. I don't
No,
know.
yeah, that's what they said. He's moving to Diablo.
Yeah, I
the
did
Diablo
read that he's
franchise.
now leading the choice.
If there, what better man to get in? I'm sure Diablo will be great, but it's just not for us, is it? I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like any
Yeah.
of us are too into it.
I
Whatever,
mean,
fuck Diablo.
I like it from a distance. Maybe I'll play 4 when it comes out.
I mean, every
I'd
game
rather
that comes
play it on
out, I'm
Switch if I was
rooting
gonna
for it
play
in the
it.
background.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, next piece of news. There will be no new Switch model this year to the disappointment of all of us with money in our wallets.
Yeah, burning holes
Tell me
in
about
my
it.
pocket.
I would have bought one. I don't know. Come on, Nintendo.
Honestly, I don't really know if we needed one this year, anyways.
Yeah, this year would have been weird if they released it, especially in fall with the new consoles coming out. It kind of would have just been like, what the fuck are you doing? But
Yeah,
I
what
do
if they're
think
gonna
we'll get.
spend $1,500
Yeah,
in brand new consoles every new?
I just think
console?
when you're up against a new Xbox and new PlayStation, just a new model of a Switch isn't going to sell well.
Yeah, pretty much. No, no way.
Right. Even if it
Especially-
was.
Especially
ahead,
if the
Tim.
old, especially if it plays the same games. How much better
Right.
can this piece of hardware be? You can only fit so much in a small console.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
guys
not
think
gonna
it would be? Like 4K on the TV and a 1080p
way.
tablet?
No.
No, you don't
No
think so?
way, dude.
I would
chance.
think it would have to be. Otherwise, what's the
That's a
point?
It would have to be.
Exactly.
This is why we're not getting it, because he won't do it.
Yeah, this is Nintendo. That's the point.
I still
Nintendo
think
don't
we're
want
guaranteed
4K.
getting one at some point.
I would love Nintendo to do that. No way, dude. I'm telling you.
Most of the games on Nintendo, their art style makes the game look beautiful, which then lets them get away with 4K. They're Nintendo games, the Zeldas, the Marios. You look at them and they're visually amazing. Mario Odyssey, Zelda. They're not 4K, but they're still amazing to look at.
Yeah.
I kind of think they're going to have to do this at some point because with next gen consoles coming out, there's no possible way now that they're going to be able to get third party games on the Switch, like even the older ones. So
Yeah,
maybe
that's a
somehow
big
this
problem.
new model will come out and then you could get third party games on that. But even then, you're kind of cutting off your audience with the Switch.
I think
I mean,
Nintendo will always have an
Yeah.
audience, no matter what. No matter what.
Yeah, but for third party games, just I mean, obviously they'll always have an audience just with Zelda and Mario, but just those guys that only play on Switch, they're going to be all out of third party games come next gen.
that's what always happens with Nintendo. They keep doing it. They're never ahead in terms of technology. That's just not what they're looking at. It's not their focus.
No, but they're always able to get like third party games on. So like last year we got like Wolfenstein, the Bethesda games, The Witcher, stuff like that. It's just like they're not going to be able to get like Cyberpunk on this Switch,
No way.
No way. I mean, they can't even run like half the games from this gen already.
They can't
So it's
even
just like,
run.
I feel like they
Bloodstained.
will have to upgrade this Switch at some point. I don't know if you just do that with the Switch 2 or if you do the Pro.
But it's not
Yeah.
going to be on the same level as the new console. You're not going to have ray tracing.
No way.
No,
Yeah.
but could you get it good enough to where the third-party games could still go on the Switch? Is basically what I'm saying.
I don't think so. Not even on the cartridges. Like the cartridges only hold so much memory.
I think that developers would have to focus.
Right.
It just
I think that's really where, like, I think that the Bethesda, we were talking about them bringing their games. They had to port the games. They didn't just. It wasn't just an easy put it on Switch.
No.
It's
This is why
much harder than that.
This is why 9 times out of 10 is. Let's take the Outer Worlds for example. Outer Worlds comes out day 1 in October. You'll get Outer Worlds on the Switch. Well, I don't think it's not. Is May? Is it a May release date? I think we've got a release date for Outer Worlds.
I believe it was March for the Switch release.
March
16th?
sounds right.
It does.
Yeah, something
The
like that.
bit.
Yeah.
Whatever month it comes out, it starts with an M. You know that.
Yeah, I think it was March. That sounds right.
Yeah. So
But so then, do you guys just think we stop seeing these random third-party games coming on Switch?
No,
That'd be fine.
they'll have indies, but
I mean, obviously indies, but like, okay, so Bethesda's been supporting this hard. You think
Yeah.
we see Wolfenstein 3 on Switch, presuming that's a PS5, Xbox One X,
okay.
or
We'll say
Series
it's
X
a
game?
2022 game,
Sure.
and we don't have a Switch 2. No,
Right. No.
no. If there's no new model that's even a little bit better, no way. If they do, it'll be like, I don't know, really dumbed down if it is.
So as on the 6th of February 2020, Private Division tweeted, "We are delaying Outer Worlds on Nintendo Switch due to the coronavirus impacting the Virtuous team working on the port. To provide them enough time to I've heard this all day on the news as well. Coronavirus.
Like the beer.
To provide them enough time to finish development. We'll now be releasing the physical versions on cartridge. Once we know the launch date, we'll let you know." Which is fair enough an excuse. Please get better. Stop making games and look after yourself.
People stop getting sick.
But it does take time to dumb it down.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, it takes a whole team apparently.
And even without dumbing it, even with dumbing it down now, they're never going to be at the top level with the big boys ever. Even if it does it probably will get an upgraded version. They'll probably manage to get the lower echelon of 4K. I just don't think it needs it.
Yeah, you guys really don't think 4K TV 1080p for the tablet is possible? I feel like that's the next logical thing.
Not
how
for
many-
Nintendo.
No,
I just don't see.
They don't want.
I don't think Nintendo.
I see
Even
4K
cares about
tablets like all the time, so it's like Switch. You
I think
gotta at least get that 1080p.
Maybe.
Just
Maybe.
not.
Put a nice glass screen on there.
Not this year.
Nintendo
Nintendo
doesn't even want to put glass on their screen. Feel your Switch screen. It's not glass.
So if it's not this year, I would say spring 2021 because that would be, is that exactly 4 years after Switch came out then? That sounds about right. Do an 8-year life cycle for the Switch, probably about halfway through.
So didn't they say that this is like about halfway through?
Yeah, I believe
the
they
life
said
cycle,
that.
right?
So yeah, something like that. So
So that was
maybe a
2017?
7-year life cycle. I think they should go for 8. They have such magic with Switch right
2023?
now, you guys.
2024? Something like that.
Another interesting
not-
question I have for you guys. Do you guys think that they have to make the next Nintendo? I know we're getting off topic here, but the next Nintendo console has to be a Switch type thing. Like it has to be a tablet that
Yeah.
also plugs into your TV.
Yeah,
So I think they're stuck doing this now.
100%. Yes.
Yeah, I do too.
No one
That's
else
a-
is doing it as
that is
well,
a great one.
and
Right.
there's no handheld portable option anymore. This is the only
I
No,
one.
not at all.
I don't know
Phones.
that you say it with such certainty. I don't think it's. I don't. You need to know.
Does Nintendo even care is the question.
No, it's
They're just going
Nintendo.
to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
Nintendo.
Exactly. Like who? Like they need to stop motion controls first of all. Get rid of the
No, you don't
Joy-Cons.
like the
Nobody
Joy-Cons?
cares. No, they suck.
They do
Awful,
suck.
garbage, just garbage. But like Nintendo, just they do what they want to do. It doesn't matter. Like they don't care. Like the next doesn't even need to be Switch 2. Maybe they won't go Switch 2. Maybe they'll split back again. Maybe they will have a handheld and then a main console again. Maybe they saw the success of the 3DS because it was cheaper. Have an even cheaper handheld, and then have the console for the crowd like us.
I've always wanted Nintendo to just make like a super high power console, like actually compete with PS4 and Xbox, but like just make the most powerful one, and then have like an awesome handheld on the side.
They just don't have it.
No.
Yeah, they don't need to at all either. The games
They don't need
winning
to.
with, yeah.
Every game sells. Every Nintendo first party game sells anyway. Like,
Sells
Yeah.
incredibly well.
yeah, so
I mean, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Have you guys seen the sales numbers on that? That's a
Ridiculous.
Wii U game being ported over. It's like 22
Yeah.
million copies. It's
and
insane.
there's rumored to be another one this year.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'd be very excited for that.
It's a brand new game to most people. To be honest.
That was the first game I bought on my Switch.
Yeah, it's very true.
First game I bought on the Switch. I got Zelda with
Didn't have
mine.
a Wii U, unfortunately.
Oh wow, I wanted one so much as well, just because I wanted one. Mrs. was like, no,
Yeah,
shit.
and
But no, yeah, the first thing I bought was Mario Kart. Like, and
I
then-
mean, mine
Mario
was
Kart and Zelda.
yeah, Mario Kart and Zelda, my first games.
Yep, mine too. So I got it this summer after it came out. So
I think
only, like what,
I
6
got
months,
it-
Not even.
No, I didn't. I got it in May. After it came
Oh,
out,
okay,
I got it for my
Yeah, a little
birthday
bit before me then.
because
I got it like a couple weeks later.
we were on a holiday, and Mario Kart just got released. So then, obviously, the first wave had gone, all sold out, and then a few more came in with the Mario Kart game that got released like in April. I think it was like April the 20th or something. So I was like, she was like, "Yeah, you can have one. You find one, we'll go and buy one." So we're on holiday. We're not. I say on holiday. We're we're like on the coast of England. And there's a game that's like GameStop. It's equivalent to you guys. And I rang. I was like, have you got a Switch? Because yeah, we got a few in today because of Mario. I was like, look, if you put it away, I'll be your best friend. Works for my kids. All right, that's what they do in England on the playground. Please, I'll be your best friend. And it's like, yeah, whatever,
Your
cool.
damn best friend.
So I was like, no, but seriously, I was like, look, I'm on my way. Please save it. So I bought it. And I had to wait another like 4 or 5 days. Well, no, I was extremely lucky to get one at the time. I got it on my birthday, and I still couldn't
So
buy
like
it.
the worker hid it for you?
Yeah, you just put it away, put it on the side. Just as I'll be there, and I'll be there
They
for
would never do that here.
really. I'll be there in about half an hour. I didn't
There's
even drive
layaway
at the time.
You nice UK folks.
Hey mate, we're nice, pleasant people over here. You fucking
We're not over here.
you fucking driving on the wrong side of the road and eating your fucking waffles.
Okay,
Whoa.
that's just false. That's false.
Yeah.
Drive on the right side. Drive on the only proper side.
No, wrong. Like your fucking steering wheel being on the left side of the car. What's that about?
I mean, cars came from America.
Fuck, man.
Well, you know,
we get to say what side's the right side.
How about this? I'll be the in-between guy. So the lane that people are driving away from you is right next to you, right? That's where the steering wheel is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Right.
That's where it is for us too. So it makes sense both ways. How about that?
No,
You want to be able to see the car if you're driving.
Straight or wrong.
No.
This kind of motherfucker is crazy.
No. No.
I was
you
trying
over
to
there,
help you.
your damn pancake
Both.
driving on the wrong
Okay.
side of the road.
Whatever.
Anyway, what's the
Okay,
next?
let's move on.
What's the next one?
Well, we already talked about Dreams, so we don't need. Actually, we'll do new releases after the news. Okay, so
Okay.
next, you know what? Let's talk about that. So over the weekend, a video came out of a Japanese woman in VR, and they recreated this whole scenario where she could talk to her dead daughter. And I don't remember if there's subtitles on the video or not. But anyways, it's a very weird thing. Sims, you saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it, and I've been thinking about it. I've just been thinking. I'm a dad. I've got 2 girls. I've got 2 little girls sleeping away in the next room. I think one's still pissed off because I told her she can't play Fortnite longer. Seriously, she wants better right back on. And I was
I
thinking,
like that that's that big of a problem in UK and America.
she was
We
fuming.
all have
Absolutely fuming. And yeah, I've been thinking, if God forbid, the worst thing happened, would I want to do that? And I've watched a couple of episodes of is it Black? What's it called? Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking, is that healthy? And I was like thinking, yeah. First thing I was like, this is the best thing ever. Like, what a way to, you know. Instead of looking at photographs, you can go in and obviously they probably take a load of footage of your kids that you've recorded over the years, splice it up, make it so they can have a conversation with you or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if they like took video of her too. I'd be interested to see how exactly they made that.
So I was just thinking, would I want to do that? And I don't.
It's such a
don't-
weird thing. Right?
Yeah,
I don't even have kids, so I can't even really imagine how that would feel to lose your daughter.
Just
But
to
like from where I'm sitting, talking to a
dead person.
a dead person that like I don't know if that's a healthy way to go about it. I also don't want to regurgitate just what they said on Kind of Funny yesterday. But like I did just feel weird about it when I saw the video. Like have you guys seen the movie Her?
Yes.
Okay.
I love
So
that movie.
like
One of my favorite
yeah,
romantic movies.
yeah, it's a great movie. So in the movie, the guy falls in love basically with like a voice that he can talk to. It's like a robot voice that, can reply like a normal human being and everything. And this guy, he basically ends up falling in love with just this voice. And it's just like, that's the road I feel like we're going down with this.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, I don't have a kid either, but
Right. It's so hard to
I
talk
don't-
about it with
is
a
it- is it-
deceased kid.
I don't understand what makes it so bad. That's I guess
It's not
that's
that
where I
it's
come in.
bad.
I think to grieve.
Some people need that to grieve.
Do you
then
think it'd be a
it
bad
could be
grieving
like
process, Sims?
It's a bad way of going about it. It's like a drug.
Bad
innit?
way.
It's a drug. Like
Right.
you'd keep doing it. You would just keep doing it, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
I
I
think
think
I
it would
Personally,
prevent
I think
you
I
from
would.
moving on more.
I mean, if my daughter died, and then I don't know, someone knocks on the door, some mad scientist with some goggles and a white coat, you know, let's say Dr. Emmett Brown turned up. It's like, I've got this thing, you can talk to your daughter, put this on, and it's there, and she's there, and we can talk. Do you know what I mean? You okay? And obviously it's his program to say, yes, Dad, I'm great. And I'd obviously ask, first thing I'd say is, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do that. I'm sorry I couldn't stop it. You know, and then you go down this really big, long rabbit hole of not wanting to leave. And then what happens if that person says, we're going to shut it down? Then you've lost her again. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I couldn't lose my daughter twice. I'm getting like, it's emotional thinking about it. Like, it's not it's not good. And I as much as
I don't know if everybody thinks that way. You know what I mean?
If you think, yeah, I know what you say, like, but
you know what I mean?
Of course,
in a bad way, but not everybody. Some people might need that last. Goodbye.
If it's a one time thing, no, because it's not. I don't think so. And I get it.
I would say if it's a one-time thing, from my standpoint, I haven't any kids. If it's a one-time thing, sure. But like, we cannot let someone just like, imagine if they like recreated this whole world in like your house, and you could just live with your daughter again. It's like that's a long road you're going down there. I feel like.
Well, no, I think that's like I said, it's just a drug, and if it's maybe a one-time thing, maybe, yeah, but if you know it's out there, you're gonna go and get it, aren't you?
Right.
Again and again and again and again. It's not healthy. I mean,
it's a crazy thing, man. Fucking technology.
But it just shows you, like, we are 20, 30 years away from probably Ready Player One. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, we are not.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Get me one of them bad boys. I'll be playing with Master Chief.
Headset on. Go live in some weird fucking cubicle. Whatever the fuck they were doing in that movie.
I think at the end of the day, thinking about it on my point of view, you know, realistically, my daughter dies. Dr. Emmett Brown knocks on my door. I've got this VR headset. You can talk to her. I would probably say, yeah, I'd want to do it. But it's not healthy. Imagine that woman now. Do you know what I mean? Imagine that woman now. She takes the headset off. And then they say, we've deleted it now.
Right. You never get to do that.
You can't do that again. I don't know.
Man, that's gotta be horrible.
See what I'm saying? On that somber note,
that's why we just shouldn't fuck with this technology.
No,
it's a big hole you're going down there.
I ultimately probably fall, and I'm okay with it. But that's just me.
It's just one of those,
okay.
Anyway,
we'll move on from that.
I'm gonna go hug my kids. I'm gonna go hug my kids.
Sims is gonna go have a nice cry now.
Oh, no.
Okay. Next piece of news is the leaked Crash Bandicoot mobile game. Are you guys Crash fans?
My missus is.
I played the Insane Trilogy when it came to Xbox.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a pretty huge Crash Bandicoot fan. Been playing those. Those are some of my first game memories, honestly. And yeah, I love the Insane Trilogy. Got the platinum in Crash Team Racing too, which is actually proud of.
You got the platinum in Crash Team Racing?
I did, man. My hands almost broke fucking doing that.
My missus devastated that she can't do it.
Oh, was she stuck on the damn time trials?
I don't know. She was really excited, and then it came out, and then I think she realised how hard it was. And she kept playing it and playing it and playing it. I think she tried to get the Spyro skin. I think she got it. I'm not sure. But it's difficult.
Yeah, you can get those pretty easily.
But I'm guessing she would have tried the platinum. Well, no, congratulations on your platinum for Crash Team Racing.
Oh, easily my hardest platinum. That took me forever just to learn how to play that game. And I used to play it as a kid, and then I like actually learned how to play it when the remake came out, and it was just a completely different game. It's a very skill-based kart racer.
My
But
missus,
anyways, no, go ahead.
my missus bought it, and she was like, "Are you gonna play with me?" I was like, "Yeah, whatever." Like kart game, innit? Like I expect a Mario Kart. It's not Mario Kart.
No, it is not Mario Kart. You could not play it like Mario Kart. You would lose so quick.
Oh my days! I was like, I'm not winning. Why am
No,
I eighth?
it's not your casual kart racer.
No.
It looks like it should be with just the childish look and cartooniness to it. But yeah, this mobile game. Here's the thing. I like Temple Run. Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun
on the
game.
phone. Okay, yeah. So if it's a Temple Run with a Crash Bandicoot skin, I'm 100% down with that.
It's a
Like that
It's
sounds
a-
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
it's a mobile game, innit? Like they don't ever
Right.
they don't ever last long, do they? They're always there. They're just
No.
if you're on the bus or
See,
you're at
like I'll still play Temple Run like every time. Not every time, but like whenever I'm just like standing there and I'm looking at my phone for whatever reason. And
What
that's
I'll
all I have
say,
on me.
what I'll say is I hate mobile games. Okay,
Most of them. Yeah.
and if I understand that they make a lot of money, and if people want to go and spend money in that game, so I can get a new crash, like a brand new Crash game, be my guest. Make that game to fund me a new Crash game.
I think that's exactly what it is. You've hit the nail right, smack bang on the head. Release this, make a couple of £1,000, dollars, whatever currency you want to make, and then put it into the new Crash. It's just to give all these Crash fans something to do. Go do it. Knock yourself out. Enjoy it.
Until they make some more money, and then they can give me a new Crash.
Exactly. I've not seen what it looks like. A lot of people say it doesn't look great. It's just a Temple Run. It's
a mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think gameplay has actually come out. Just basic screenshots, and I think it is just a Temple Run thing. But I'm down for that. You guys are right though with the new Crash game. If this funds that, then hell, go for it.
I mean, I think my missus will pay for it. If you pay for it, I believe she'll put three,
Probably
4.
would be free.
Hopefully, it's just free. Yeah.
Couple of
Pay for new skin or something.
few microtransactions, nickel and dime. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, mobile games.
Okay. Do you guys want to talk about the Warcraft remastered? Because I know nothing
I don't
about
know anything. All I know is that
I mean, I
Blizzard
have
are on fire.
a lot of hate for what's going on.
that. What'd you say,
So much
Daniel?
hate. I said I have a lot of hate for what is going on.
Oh,
But
okay.
we don't need to get too much into it.
Do you want to run through like what the basic thing of it is? Because I have no idea.
Okay, so Warcraft Reforged, when they first showed it off a couple years ago, I think Game Informer did a cover story. They had a trailer for it and everything. They were saying that they were going to change some of like the story aspects of it, update pretty much everything, and they didn't do that. That's
Oh,
I
okay.
guess some of it. There's a few other problems, like they took some features away from like the base game, which is not good for being a remastered. Yeah, it's just another Blizzard thing gone wrong, pretty much.
So,
Yeah, it really seems like Blizzard has been, fucking up lately.
Yeah. That's pretty much all they have done. Pretty much nothing right.
Okay, cool. Well then, let's get into the new releases. So basically, we'll go through any new releases that stick out to us. I don't think really anything too massive coming out. There's not a whole drop of games or anything. But basically, so we have Dreams coming out on Friday. I think we talked about that a little bit. I know I'm getting it. You
That's
guys
the most
are
notable.
kind of iffy on it.
Yeah, it's the most notable release. Dreams.
I think that's the one until Animal Crossing, I believe.
Animal Crossing and
I mean, I don't.
Doom
Doom.
Eternal.
Doom is the
I
same
don't
day.
really put Dreams on that level at all.
I think
Yeah, I wouldn't put it on that level either, but I do think I know what you mean. It's like the biggest game coming out until then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think it would sell 100%. It would sell. There's a lot of curiosity around the game. There's a lot
Will
of
it?
people around Dreams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know about that. Will it
I
sell?
don't.
I
I
think
don't
so.
agree.
I think it will. There's a lot of people out there that want to create, play all these little mini games.
I don't think so.
Nothing but good.
Personally.
I think that nothing but good can come from this game. People that haven't got a computer, that haven't got the means and the finances to buy these computers and programs, it all adds up. So anyone that wants to create a game who has all these like creative juices, because there's loads of creative people out there that can create, that just don't have the means to do it. And you give Dreams and you give them this game, and everything is in this disc. And all you need is a PlayStation and a telly, and you can sit there, figure it out. You can make a game.
Mm-hmm.
I think nothing. I think it will sell enough, and over the next couple of months, all you'll be hearing is, "This game is incredible. This person's done this. This person's done that."
Mm-hmm.
I think it like completely hinges on how easy it is to create things, right? And how much like the community of gamers that like to create things are gonna, enjoy doing that in Dreams.
I think the best thing they did was bring out early access, and that's done.
Right, because now there'll be just a shit ton of stuff already there.
There is, and there's a fan
right?
base, and then the game will come out. It will get some traction. It'll probably come down the
just
price.
I think that's to be immediately. I don't think that this game has the fan base. It has.
Have you guys played Little Big Planet 1 or 2?
No.
My girlfriend did.
No. Oh, okay.
That was before you got together.
I'm not trying to be a dream.
They're pretty fun. The campaigns for those actually pretty good. They have a cute little story to it, and
I'm really
those are
looking
easy
forward.
enough to create in. I just hope this isn't too complicated.
I don't think it
I just hope that this doesn't ruin Media Molecule. That's where I'm looking at. I'm just hoping that this game isn't such a failure.
That's a big question, all right?
Yeah, and I'm also not trying to be too negative, but that's kind of the level that I'm. Not necessarily the quality of the product, but the sales of the product.
It's just taken them so long to come out with this. Like, this was at the PlayStation 4 reveal event.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
We'll talk about Dreams again in a little bit. So next, Darksiders Genesis releases February 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Any of you guys interested in that one?
I mean, I like the franchise. I'm not like the biggest fan. It seemed cool. Another Diablo kind of like game.
I really enjoyed it.
Finally,
I enjoyed the first.
It's not on Stadia.
Well, I enjoyed the first one.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the first Darksiders. It was very Zelda-esque. Extremely. It was exactly the same form as Zelda. Go to a dungeon, you get a weapon. You go to the next dungeon, you get a new skill, and so forth. Number 2 came out. They added a few more bits, and I kind of fell off it. It was more, you get weapons and they do more damage than the other weapon, and then I kind of just fell off it. I feel like I played one was enough. I don't think they should have carried on making any more, and now they've made this. They said it's been on the Stadia already. I think
got good reviews.
I don't think it will sell as much as a Darksiders game will sell.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
I don't get me wrong. I thank God for TDHQ Nordic. They're just bringing back all these little shitty games that we loved, that we shouldn't have loved. I don't think this. I don't think this is necessary. Who knows what they're doing over there?
THQ Nordic is a front for the mafia. They're just funneling money into that. I don't know what's going on.
You just put.
I'm gonna rat them out right now. I know. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on the net. So because I'll be.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. But yeah, I've played Darksiders 1 and 2 probably like a couple hours into both of them. They didn't grab me at all.
Yeah, the same for me.
And then also releasing.
Sorry. No, it's right.
Oh, okay. And then coming out today is the Yakuza Collection remaster, which is
Oh,
Yakuza
yeah.
1, or no, not 1, 3 through 5. And they've all been upgraded a little bit for the PS4. These were all PS3 games. You guys Yakuza?
I am waiting for them to the ones that are coming to the Game Pass sometime soon. I forget the
Sure,
exact.
yeah, I believe that's supposed to be this summer sometime.
I think it's in the spring, if I remember correctly. But
Oh, okay, even sooner.
I think it was Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, and 0. So 0, 1,
Right,
and 2.
okay.
Um,
Right, yeah, that's
uh,
the remake of 1, and then Zero's a this gen game. And
yeah, it's a
then
prequel.
a remake of 2 as well. 2 is the best one.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind.
yeah. But start with 0 and then see how much you like it. And
Okay.
then, 'cause I'm on and off with Yakuza. I've liked some of them, haven't liked others. They're all very samey. So, if you get super into it, like starting at 0, don't play the next one for like a few months at least, because they get
Okay,
very
don't burn out
repetitive.
on them.
Yeah, do
Gotcha.
not burn out on them. Yeah, I did that once. I tried playing like back with the PS3. Like, I don't know. I must have been starting with 3. I think I was like trying to play 3 through 5 in a row, and I got so burnt out on them. There's no
That sounds like
voice
it.
acting either, English voice acting, so it's just all reading
Yeah,
subtitles. And
yeah.
man, that got very tiring after a while. But yeah, I
I can
like those
get that.
games. Fun combat. The stories are weird and Japanese, but they're kind of cool at the same time. Everyone takes their shirts off and they have like giant dragon tattoos on their back.
Yeah, just
Obviously.
kung fu movie.
Right. It's great.
It's great.
It's like the Raid, the game. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
seen the Raid. Yeah, kind of.
I love the
Not
Raid,
great.
dude. Raid 1 and 2.
Yeah, Raid 1 and 2 are fucking great. 2 especially, man.
I like 1 better, but yeah, they're both.
So yeah, that's pretty much.
I just
Oh,
want to
yeah, go
add a
ahead,
few.
sir.
I just want to
My
add a few
bad.
more things.
Keep doing this.
So instead of covering it next week, about an hour ago, Division 2 has revealed their new expansion, which is
Sure.
released on the 3rd of March. It will be costing. You can taste the videos. So it comes out the 3rd of March. I believe it costs $30, £30.
So is this the second big expansion for Division 2?
Yeah, this is the biggest they've ever done. So I
Okay.
believe if you buy it, I'm trying to find a press release on it
It's on sale on Xbox right now for
for like
$2.99.
$3. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I believe on PlayStation it's $5.
Yeah, it's $2.99 on Xbox. It's insane. I guess that game just. I know they're
They
probably
should just put
gearing
it
up
on
for
Game Pass at that point, no?
Yeah, the first one was. I think they took it off like a couple months ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So the expansion is basically it's in New York. What I'm trying to get to is we've got a new expansion pass come in on the 3rd of March.
So are they bringing back the map from the first one?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
There's not many places have a lot of details on it. A lot of trailers. I think feel free to look at the trailer. I think the trailer might fill you in completely. I know it's going to be the 3rd of March, and you go to New York. And if you start in brand new, you get straight bumped up to level 30, and that's what I know. There's one more piece of news as well. Pokemon. I don't know if anyone was a Pokemon fan. Me and my missus are big Pokemon fans. So today,
Yeah.
if you Wonder Trade on Pokemon, people are getting Wonder Traded Pokemon from the Alolan region and from the Kanto region. So with Pokemon Home coming out very soon, there's my girlfriend was trying to explain to me earlier. Basically, people have because they've updated the game to have these new Pokemon in the game. People have hacked it or something along these lines of being able to put these Pokemon in your game now. So I mean, the game thinks the game's ready for it, but they've not released the home for you to then trade it into. So you're getting
Okay.
Littens and Squirtles and all these starter Pokemon from Alola and Kanto. So
Mhm.
if you Wonder Trading, start Wonder Trading, you get Littens and Squirtles, and they're in max raid battles as well. Players have reported getting Pokemon not yet in Sword and Shield through max raid battles, and most commonly surprise traders. Other examples including the game journalist Laura Kate Dale, who has tweeted about getting a Squirtle through surprise trades, saying this Pokemon seems to work totally fine, but that she's keeping an eye out for irregularities. Oh yeah, so that it's happening. So Pokemon Home is due out soon, and then I always thought you had to wait for the DLC to come out in June, but I think they've opened up a few slots now for a few of the older Pokemon to be in it now. Doesn't make
I
sense.
believe you can take your Pokemon from Let's Go now too, right? Or is that when
I
Home
think
You
you
wait
can do that.
when Home comes out. You can take Pokemon from Home, Pokemon Go to Home to Sword and Shield. Also,
Sword and Shield.
yeah. So basically, Sword and Shield.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, so people are getting. I mean, I saw someone on a stream today. He got a Litten, and that's a starter Pokemon from a lower region. So people have they know that they've data mined it, realised that the update's there, ready and waiting. Obviously, Nintendo or Game Freak have gone, well, it's ready. So when we release Home, people can start trading straight away without any updates. And people have seen it and gone, well, let's try it. And they've got them in the game somehow.
Fucking Pokemon.
Pokemon.
All right.
But that's it. I think that's all that's come out today. Another one.
Light news day.
I've got a feeling with you a Nintendo Switch and then a Nintendo Direct anytime now. I think everyone's got the same feeling.
Gotta happen this month, right?
I keep checking Twitter every 5 minutes. I just got this feeling in my balls.
It's coming. I'll trust that feeling.
I just got this feeling. And there's loads of trolls on Twitter that keep making up fake Nintendo accounts.
Because it's so
Yeah, I mean,
crazy. You have no idea what's coming out on Switch after
Animal Crossing, yeah.
Right. And that's, what, a month away now? A little bit more?
There's a few rumours. There's rumours that we're not getting Zelda. I won't believe it till I see it.
Yeah, I've seen the 2D Metroid rumors, the Mario Kart rumor we already talked about. Hopefully all those are real. That'd be cool.
I don't think that they are. I think the Metroid thing is going to skew the other way with the 3D stuff. I think it'll be the trilogy, and we'll see Metroid.
I would love for them to release that trilogy again.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that on Switch.
Get one big port from something. Maybe,
yes.
Maybe a Mass Effect port. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
That'd
something along that lines.
Also, Paper Mario was rumored.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
But hopefully this time next week.
Overall, I don't know if it'll be like a giant year for Switch, especially if we don't get Breath of the Wild 2.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, but I think 2021 will be their year.
Hopefully next week we can talk about it. And we'll know everything. I think by next week we'll know. I think tomorrow we'll get Nintendo Direct for Thursday. Because they always do it like, Nintendo Direct's tomorrow. So it could be any time.
Yeah.
And it's a week. It's a year on the 13th that we got it last year. So
okay,
I'm gonna trust this feeling. I'm with you.
It's in my balls, man.
Fuck yeah.
It's in my balls.
Sim's balls don't lie. Okay. Anyways, next, I believe we're doing the bet. Daniel, do you kind of want to explain how this will go?
Okay. So what we're gonna do every week, we'll come up with a new thing to bet on, and I guess we'll keep track how many bets people win. So this first week we're going to be betting on the Dreams Metacritic score. So we'll take turns seeing which what we think it's going to be.
Okay.
Right.
That sounds fun. I kind of want to look up what Little Big Planet's Metacritic was.
I was thinking
it's a little bit right.
Yeah.
I'll
Go ahead and read it out.
I'll have a look.
Look up 1 and 2 because those are the ones that specifically Media Molecule made. I believe they made
Right.
the PSP one.
Metacritic games, PlayStation 3 reviews, Metacritic. So
I'm very.
we've got a 95 for Little Big Planet 1. 85,
Okay.
85 critic reviews, 6.8 user reviews.
Okay.
Little Big Planet 2.
That's a lot higher than I would have thought. Honestly.
Yeah.
I would have said like 88-ish around there for Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet 2. Well, 2 was better, but I don't think it'll have the highest score. I gotta guess that has like an 88.
Is there a Little Big Planet 3?
There is, but it wasn't made by Media Molecule.
Yeah, it was some other developer. I don't remember who it is.
The developer is closed down now. I can't remember their name.
Oh,
Sumo Digital.
that's bad.
Maybe they're not closed down.
So, Little Big Planet 1 got a 95. Little Big Planet 2 got given a 91. And Little Big Planet 3 got a 79.
Yeah, that's what I figured. People don't like 3. Okay, so for Dreams, I am going to say it gets a 88 on Metacritic. 88. I think it'll be high. I think people that are really into creating games are really going to like this. I think it's probably going to end up being too complicated for someone like me. But I'll enjoy playing. I'm an idiot. But I'll enjoy playing people's creations and whatever the hell Media Molecule's story is in Dreams.
Okay. What about you, Sims?
81.
Oh, I'm gonna go 82. I'm gonna go right in the
just
middle.
do a 1 point above.
Motherfucker.
So we're gonna do. We'll just say it now because we're gonna keep doing bets. Are we doing Jeopardy rules?
I don't know what Jeopardy is because I'm English and stupid.
Okay. So I'll
I
explain
don't watch Jeopardy because I'm American.
But you understand Jeopardy rules. The Jeopardy rules: if you go over, basically that you lose, and it's if you have to be under in the closest.
Say that again.
Okay. So say it got a 84, I would win because you're over with an 88.
Okay.
And I'm the closest, being under.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So do you want to go Jeopardy?
Yeah, do Jeopardy rules. I like that.
Okay.
You are just completely fucking Sims with that, but okay.
Yes, I did. That's why I did it.
It's alright. It's alright. There's other games. There'll be other games. I'll get you. You wait till that 81 hits. I'll be hitting Metacritic every day now.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Now then, we
finish off with a
are gonna play video game 20 questions. I will pick the game this week, which I have done. And I know everything about this game, so we're good.
Okay. You have it. Do you have it pulled up in front of you just in case if I ask some obscure question?
Now I do.
Okay. I want to make sure you have. I don't know what I'm going to ask, but.
So, I think we all pretty much understand how 20 questions work.
But if
Daniel, if you want to explain
if I know the answer, can I just say it?
Yeah, but if you're wrong, you lose.
If you're wrong, you lose the whole game.
Okay.
So we should probably wait until the end before we get it. So do you want to ask the first question though?
You two are a team here, so let's you two work together.
You go ahead and ask the first question, Sim. So then I'll go off of whatever you guess.
What platform is it on?
No, it's a yes.
It has to be a yes or no question. Daniel, you ask the first question.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll ask the first question. Is the game?
You'll get it then.
Is the game? Did the game come out in this generation of consoles? The Switch.
It
PS4?
did not. It did not.
Not this generation. Okay.
Is it? Is it on the PlayStation?
Yes.
Oh, we should be more specific.
I'm the.
Do you mean PlayStation as a whole or the original PlayStation console?
PlayStation as a whole.
As a whole, yes.
Oh, okay. It might be a PS3 game. Maybe a PS. I doubt he's gonna pick a PS1 game. Oh boy. Is this a third person?
It is.
Third person. Do you shoot in this game? Is this a shooty game?
You can shoot something.
What?
It is not a game where the primary thing is shooting.
Okay, so not really a shooty game. Okay.
Not really, but something can be shot.
Okay.
That's 5.
Okay, 5. Come on, Sims. Your next question.
Is the art style animated?
Like cartoonish?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Cartoonish.
Or is it more realistic? Is it cartoon?
It's going for more realistic.
Okay.
Somewhat cartoonish, though, I will say that.
So I guess your answer is no. It's not.
No, yeah.
I'm just fucking this
Okay.
game.
No.
Um,
Okay, so it's a third person game. It's not a
You guys should
shooty.
probably figure out the console exactly that it came out on.
Yeah.
Is it on the PlayStation 3?
It is on there.
It's on it, but it's a PS2 game. We got that. PS2 game that came to. Hold on. I'm getting something. Some juices are flowing. Okay.
Do I need to ask my balls?
I mean, I could say the game because I'm not guessing the game. It might be. Do you shoot something in God of War? In God of War 2? Are you shooting like something? I didn't play that game, but that was launched with the PS3 or PS2, right? And it was a PS1 as well.
You could ask if it's a sequel or if
Yeah.
it's
Is it okay? Is this game
exclusive.
part of a franchise? Is there multiple games in a franchise?
That's a hard question. Not technically, so I'm gonna say no.
Not technically.
What is this fucking game?
It's not a shooty. It's not technically a part of a franchise, so it's an offshoot of a game. Okay.
Don't go
How
down
many
that
questions is
path
that?
too much. You're at 8.
We're at 8 questions. Okay.
Yes.
Is this a PS2 game?
Yes.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure. So it is a PS2 game, not technically part of a franchise. Third person. What is not technically part of a franchise? I don't know what that means. But it was on PS2. See, Sims, you're gonna need to help me because I did not own a PS2. I've played a PS2.
Is
Could ask if it reviewed well, if it's an exclusive, where it was made.
Is this a licensed game?
It is not.
Is it based off
That's
of an
10.
ID? No.
No. That's 10, by the way.
did it review
Mhm.
well?
Very well, yes.
Very well. Oh wow. Very well reviewed game. Third person.
Throwing hints.
Not shooty. Do you play as a human? Are you a
You do.
human?
Yeah.
Okay. Human. I just don't know what this game is. I wonder if like the genre. Third person. You don't shoot things, so you're probably slashing or something. Maybe you shoot an arrow or something, bow and arrow. You're hurting me. You're hurting my brain.
My brain is shut down.
Ask all the questions myself. I want you to get a question in.
I don't
20
know.
questions harder than it looks.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be dead easy. I thought I know what this is already.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy game, honestly.
Interesting. I'm stuck on this. It's a part of a franchise, but it's not. I don't know what that means. I don't really. And PS2 is a blind spot for.
Okay, just say no. It's not Marvel franchise. Think that 'cause
Okay.
it's probably not going to help you at all.
Okay, but it's a PS2 game. Is this an open world game?
Yes.
Okay, it's an open world game. Can you play this game on like this generation of consoles?
You can. That is 15.
So you can play it. Okay, that helps. Okay, so this game had recently been ported or something. There's some sort of
There are 5 questions left.
yeah. I don't know. You came out with a hard one. Man.
So it's not shooty, but there is combat. It is open world. You play as a human. It originally came out on the PS2. You can play it. Well, it came out on PS3 and 4 as well.
Not a part of a franchise.
And it's not
technically a part of a franchise.
And it's not cartoon.
And it's not cartoony.
Yeah,
it's
more realistic.
Going for more realistic look.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pissing me off.
This is a hard one. Is this a Japanese game?
It is. Okay. 4 questions.
Japanese, that helps. Okay.
Shoot things, Japanese.
Not. You said not shooty.
Not a shooty.
Not a shooty. So what else are you doing in this game? You're fighting. Open world. What else are you doing in open world? You hitting stuff with a sword? Not a part of a franchise. Oh, hold on. Not a part of a franchise. Is this a fantasy game?
It is. 3 questions.
Fantasy game. Okay. I'm leaning towards like a From Software game now. That's where my head's going. Fantasy. Okay. What other fantasy games have been ported from the PS2?
Fantasy games ported from the PS2.
Demon Souls, I think, was a PS3 game. So
Japanese.
Japanese.
Play as a human.
Play as a human. It's
combat,
probably
open world.
Is the game published by Sega?
It is not. 2 questions left.
What were you thinking? What Sega game were you thinking?
Yakuza.
Yeah, but it's fantasy though. I don't know if I consider Yakuza.
I don't know. I would.
Yeah.
And the obvious one's too easy.
Yeah, because I don't know they're From Software game. I think they're all PS3. At least I think Demon Souls, which was the first version of that.
You guys are missing a big one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You two are both gonna just go, "Oh, I can't believe."
I know I am. So we have 2 questions left. And
you have 2 questions left. Then you have to guess. Let's do ours. You can do the 2, and then you have to guess.
Okay. Sure. We'll set that as a rule. Okay.
Sure.
We get 2 questions and a guess. Okay. Oh boy, I'm just trying to think of what. Maybe I just don't play PS4 enough to see what's in like the store and stuff. Man.
You guys want to ask if it's come to other consoles? Maybe.
I was already assuming it was.
Is this game getting a remake?
Has it been remade?
It has.
Okay.
From the ground up?
No, I mean that's another question. So
I don't know if this remake was exactly from the ground up. It's not a remake in the way that it completely reinvents the game, like Resident Evil 2 was, let's say.
Okay. But it was remade.
It was remade.
Okay. Oh, what other games are remade for this?
One question left, then you gotta guess.
Is the ending? No, forget it.
You're asking about the
Yes,
ending?
the ending is.
I don't even know what that means.
I mean, honestly, the ending would probably help you out quite a bit, but
Oh, this is such a hard question.
Is there a twist at the end?
there is. That's 20. You gotta guess.
That doesn't help me.
I think it helps Sims because, like, I feel like Sims got it.
I can't remember. I don't know the name of the game.
Really? Oh,
Well, help me out then. Help me out. Give me
Um,
something.
the twist ending's a big hit.
You are a boy. You have to
You're a
kill so many.
Oh, I got it. Shadow of the Colossus.
That your final answer?
No.
Yes.
No? Sims?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yes? Coming out
Shadow-
on October
Yes.
18th, 2005. Shadow of the Colossus on
Yes.
PS.
Yes.
Got it.
You got it.
Yes.
Y'all got it right at the end. Proud of you.
Oh boy,
That
I
was
forgot
good.
about that.
I knew when Sims asked about the twist ending, I was like, oh, he's got it.
Oh my god, I can't believe The Sims. You helped me.
I did nothing. I did nothing all the way to the end.
Sims, you cracked that case right at the
God, that hurt my
the
brain.
technically not part of a franchise, but it kind of is the ending of that game. Your guy turns into like a little baby or some shit. I can't remember exactly what happened.
No, you become
But
like
that-
the villain. Become a shadow monster.
You don't realize that what you're doing is bad.
Yeah. No. But like the very ending of that game, you find your character as a baby. I think it's like in the credits. Anyways, he turns into like a little blue demon baby because all the shitty. And that little blue demon baby is in Ico, which is another Sony Japan game. Yeah, and so they're kind of connected. Not really a part of a franchise. A lot of people don't even know that, but
Yeah, I would just have
in a
assumed
way.
that it wasn't.
So
Right,
I knew what I want. I knew what the game was, but I was gonna say Last Guardian.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Like, I knew it was Shadow of the
Real
Colossus,
pumped
but I
out.
didn't know. But no, I'd never played it. I've never played it, but I watched the.
Oh, you guys have never played Shadow of the
My
Colossus?
missus has
I
played
played
it,
this remake.
and the missus.
played this
Oh,
remake.
okay.
The missus
Oh,
played
you played
it.
the remake?
Yeah.
And
it was-
okay. Yeah.
Like one of them games that I know I'd never play, but I'm happily sitting there playing my own game, watching her game at the same time. Like we have two TVs. It's amazing. It's
It is a
beautiful.
great game.
Absolutely.
It doesn't feel.
stunning as well.
It doesn't feel good to play. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah, I like the game. It's fine. I don't give it like all the praise that it gets. Like it's like one of the best games ever. I don't really get that, but it's fun.
I
Taking
think
down
it
the monsters
deserves
is
the
cool.
praise.
Cool ending. Like the ending's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. I definitely think it does deserve the praise. It's just it still doesn't hold up. They should have messed with the controls more. It doesn't really feel. It feels better, I guess, but not great.
Final question. What are Blue Point making
No more.
next?
That Demon Souls remake, right?
No
I mean,
way.
that's just what it seems like.
I
Really,
don't
I
think-
feel like all the rumors are pointing to that. I don't want that at all, personally, but
What does everybody
I
want?
feel like that's probably what they're doing.
Uh,
If I had my
Right.
choice, Knights of the Old Republic on the original Xbox game, that would be it. I would
But that's
love
not
for
gonna-
Blue Point to remake that.
I just don't see that in a world that.
If you had like
Yeah.
your dream, though, what could Blue Point remake next? That'd be it.
Yeah. I guess I mean, I would like Metal Gear Solid like 1.
I'd like Metal Gear.
That's
I never
great.
played Metal Gear Solid, and if
Me
they
neither.
remade that, I'd play that straight away.
I haven't played the first one. I played
Yeah, I've never
the
played
2
it
and
either.
3. I like that. I honestly, I don't think any of those rumors were true. I don't think anybody knows really, unless you are there.
I think we'll know by the end of the year.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. It'll be a
think
PS5 launch game at this point.
If not a launch game, they'll announce it when they show it off.
Right,
like-
an early
like-
launch year PS5 game, I think.
Yeah, I think
It's
next
pretty
year
much a
is
lock
probably,
for that.
Yeah, safe bet like next year.
But yeah, okay. That
See?
has been the Nerdic Gods podcast.
Yeah.
Remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends, your family, your dog.
And your
Your
grandma.
loved ones.
Tell everyone about this. And your grandma.
Always,
She'll fucking
always
love
tell your
this
grandma.
podcast too. Yeah, I mean we got great things on here. Fucking awesome.
So that was episode
yeah,
1.
I
We did
just,
it.
I just want to say I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
I did too. That was fun.
I like talking
I
about
like
games.
the 20 questions a lot. That was a lot more fun than I thought it'd be, honestly.
That sucked.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So next week,
Next
week,
you
I'm gonna
like
host.
20 questions.
No, I did. I enjoyed it.
Next week-
It's really good.
I'm going to host next week, and I'm going to come up with a different game for us to play. I like 20
Okay.
questions, and we'll come back
Cool.
to that. But I got a game
You're
for
gonna
us
have
to
to
play.
come up with a new game every time, and that'll just get really fucking hard.
Yeah. I have a name for it, but I'll see if you guys like it next week.
Just want to surprise us with it next week. I'm down with that.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I'll see you all next week.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.